So, starting off this episode, we do this every week. We're going to figure out if Celine is good at NFL picks. Last week, you went a total of 7-7. Is that correct? 7 right, 7 wrong. She's been all over the map. 3-11 the week before.
No, it was, I think, 6-8 last week. Where 6 were
pretty
right.
bad. But this week, we are proving that Celine may not know what the Pythagorean theorem is, but she is a certified ball watcher. So, starting off at the top with the first game. Packers, Lions. Lions. Give me a reason. Why are you feeling the Lions?
I just never go for the Packers, and I like the Lions.
Is there any... Did you see that Jahmyr Gibbs last week for my fantasy football team dropped a whopping 55 fantasy points?
No, I did not.
Certified baller right there. Next up, we have Chiefs Cowboys. This is a tale of two teams you absolutely hate. And you're going to need to pick one of them.
Yeah, I wish I could pick neither one of these. I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Here, write them down after.
I'm not going to remember.
Yeah, but you're... No, it's fine. You're going to go with the Chiefs?
Yeah.
You hate the Chiefs.
I hate the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys more.
Do you hate the Cowboys more? Or why do you hate the Cowboys more?
Well, I used to be a Raiders fan, and rivals is Cowboys. And yes.
They're not rivals.
Well, when I went... Where I was at school, they were rivals, too. At that point in time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Certified not ball knower. What's the score?
I don't know.
Give me something.
Why?
Chiefs, Cowboys. Also, I'm picking the Lions to beat the Packers. Obviously, Jahmyr Gibbs is my starting running back in fantasy. He has been my Lord and Savior in fantasy football. That's why I'm at the top of the league, thanks to Jahmyr Gibbs. Second game, I'm picking the Chiefs to beat the Cowboys. It's a must-win for them. It is playoff hopes for them, so they have to win this game. Although Cowboys do have an explosive offense, I just think it's going to be quiet against the Chiefs. And I'm going to say 21 Cowboys, 27 Chiefs. I think it'll be close, but...
I think it's going to be lower.
Okay. Which is?
14-18.
14-18. Did you watch any football this last weekend?
No.
No ball watcher.
No, I did not watch any. I was busy.
Busy with?
I had a birthday friend thing that I went to, and made dinner for everybody there, and then in the morning on Sunday, I went to breakfast and with my in-laws, and then went to go see Now You See Me.
Okay, we'll get into your movie here in just a minute, but...
And then I went to the Christmas preview. So I was busy.
And how was Christmas preview?
It was good. I thought that the Christmas preview was where they lit the tree, but apparently that's December 5th. So I got a little sad.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I thought they lit the Christmas tree on the Christmas preview.
What the hell? Isn't that the whole point of Christmas preview?
I guess it's to promote small businesses because this weekend is small business awareness or something like that. So we're...
Interesting.
Yeah. I didn't know that, so...
All right. Well... we can talk Christmas preview and all that. Let's get through these games, and then we'll get into that. Bengals, Ravens. Ravens have been coming alive as of recently. Bengals, explosive. Good offense. Defense needs some work, but good offense.
I still think the Ravens.
Ravens. Where's my mouse? There it is. Ravens over the Bengals. I will agree with that. I think this is going to be... close, though, because they're rivals. These are rivals here. They're playing the same division. Cowboys, Raiders play opposite spectrums of the AFC and NFC.
No,
and
I
they
know
don't
that.
play in the same division. But Eagles, Bears.
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 I'm gonna go for the
Bears
underdogs.
beats Battlestar Galactica.
Yep, they're going underdogs.
They-
Rams.
Well, hang on. We got to talk through the Eagles and Bears. I need to know what's going through your head with why you're choosing the underdog in this specific case, but not any of the other cases.
Well, I'm not gonna pick the Cowboys versus the Chiefs.
But the Bengals or the Packers or
Well, I like the Lions, so I would pick the Lions over the Packers in a heartbeat. Ravens, I have
you don't like the Eagles? Why?
because that's a division rival.
Oh, rival. Oh.
I don't know. Like, I just haven't. I'm okay. This is gonna be ever since like the Eagles and Chiefs thing with Travis Kelce and his brother, and
You mean the Super Bowl?
yeah, literally.
Super
I don't
Bowls?
know. Yeah, I know. It
You
just
don't
was
like
annoying.
top dogs? You prefer your shit teams over there?
You know what?
Your Raiders and Commanders
least I'm
never
not a
even
bandwagon
being
fan.
close to sniffing the Super Bowl.
Hey, the Commanders made it to playoffs last year, so I want to hear it.
And this year?
They're doing
Nice. They're gonna be last place in their division.
okay. Okay.
That's crazy.
They're gonna get
To
a
go
good.
from beating the Lions in the playoffs to pretty darn quick. Bears, Eagles, I actually don't mind the Bears pick here. If you're going to pick an underdog, the Bears do seem like a legitimate case. Although I am going to go with the Eagles because the Eagles, their defense is so good. The
I
defense
think
is going
that-
to scare the crap out of Caleb Williams.
I think the Bears won last week.
The Bears are like, they've only got like 2 losses. Let's see. The Bears are 8-3. They're winning sloppy games, but they're winning. That's what I'll say. Rams, Panthers.
Rams.
Our aunt, one of her favorite teams, Rams. This is my Super Bowl pick. Super Bowl winner, Rams.
I said the Colts.
You heard it here first. Colts have a chance. I don't think this is the year, but they've got a chance. Rams, Panthers. Do you think the Panthers have a chance at all?
Panthers?
Yeah.
No.
What's the score then? I guess shutout, 28-0.
Oh, you mean well?
Not to win the Super Bowl.
Sorry, I thought you meant to win the Super Bowl. I was like, no, not at all. I think the score is probably going to be like 25.
6.
Yeah, maybe 10.
33 Rams. 32-3. 49ers, Browns.
I don't know on this one because I could take the underdog and go Browns.
Shador
No,
Sanders. It's time.
let's go 49ers.
Shador. You don't like Shador Sanders?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Shador Sanders is?
You make it seem like I study every single football.
Deion Sanders' son. Do you know who Deion Sanders is? Oh my goodness. I have the next game we're doing right after this, after we're done with this. Because this is just piqued an intrigue of mine. See, this is why we don't script the podcast, we just do it. Because I get these ideas and you get these ideas that we just flow with. All right? So let's fly through this because now I want to get to that game. Texans, Colts, you're obviously going with Big Blue.
I love blue.
But I want to know the next game, Dolphins, Saints. Shout out my Fins.
Honestly, I really do actually think that your Dolphins will win this one.
Yeah. We've been on a roll, actually.
Yeah.
We have been pretty good. We just shit on the Commanders. We shit on the Bills. We're about to shit on the Saints. We might make playoffs. We're not making playoffs. Jets, Falcons.
You know,
This is garbage against not as much garbage being the Falcons, but
I was going to say, I'm going to go for the Falcons because I'm really disappointed in the Jets right now.
yeah, the Jets suck. They don't have their star receiver. Quarterback is hit or miss. Buccaneers, Cardinals. Cardinals,
Cardinals are hit or miss, but I'm gonna go Bucks.
Buccaneers, you should know Baker hurt his left shoulder. Not his throwing arm, but it is his left shoulder. He might be out this game.
Is that the quarterback?
Yes, quarterback for the Buccaneers. If he's out, does that change your mind?
No.
You're not rocking with Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett is pretty solid. Jaguars, Titans.
Jags.
The Jags are pretty good. Yeah.
Jags actually have won the last 2 games.
They're not
3
bad.
games. They haven't been that horrible.
They're just like the Bears. They win sloppy, crappy games.
I've noticed that a lot of underdog teams from last year or the last few years are coming into play, like Lions, Colts.
Lions were like 11-4 last year.
Were they?
Yeah, they were the number 1 seed, and then the Commanders beat them.
Oh. So Jags, Bears. I know they've been winning sloppy games, but I'm just saying.
Fair.
These teams that don't
Panthers.
I've actually seen the Titans Stadium.
You haven't been to it?
I've not stepped inside of it, but
you had your bachelorette party.
Yeah.
And your tour bus brought you by it.
Yeah, they stopped so that we could take pictures at the stadium.
That would have been cool if they brought you in.
That would have been cool.
Vikings, Seahawks. The quarterback for the Vikings sucks. JJ McCarthy, he's so bad. He is awful. He can't throw a football into the ocean right now. Unless that ocean is the other team. Then he's throwing it right to them. This guy had 0.48 fantasy points as a quarterback.
How do you get 0.48?
He sucks. That's how. He throws the ball to the other team.
Well, I'm going to pick the Seahawks.
I agree. Seahawks are going to dominate. Raiders, Chargers.
Chargers.
You're choosing the Chargers over your Raiders? Mm-hmm. You're not a true fan.
I haven't been a fan in a very long time.
We'll see if you're a true fan here in a second. Bills, Steelers.
Dude,
Bills
I'm going to be so stupid in this next one.
You're not choosing... Go on.
No. I'm talking about your game that you're going to...
Bills, Steelers.
Do on me. Bills.
Bills are going to dominate. I agree. This game, no shot you're going to do this. Your boy, Bo Nix, and the Broncos.
I also have the Broncos defense.
Against the Commanders.
I am going to pick the Broncos.
You're picking the Broncos, yeah. So Celine said it here first. She hates the Commanders.
I did not say
not
that
a
at
true fan.
all.
She hates the Raiders also. Didn't pick the Raiders to win either. Broncos, if they don't win by 25, embarrassing.
On this next one,
Giants, Patriots.
I'm going to go for the underdogs.
You're crazy.
I'm going to go for the Giants here.
The Patriots are so good.
But look at what the Giants just did with the...
With Jameis?
What?
Jameis has one good game and one shit game. The dude throws... I love Jameis because he does not give a fuck out there. He just goes and plays ball. And that's the best because he's willing to make mistakes.
Okay, but with the last week's game of Lions, they did lose, but they brought the Lions into OT.
No, I know. Jameis Winston is the starting quarterback there. He caught a touchdown pass. He is elite ball player. He's just so goofy and funny. But
why are you gonna make fun of me?
Are you locking in these picks here? Are you
Yes.
pretty set? You don't want to change anything last minute?
No.
Let's go through these real quick. Giants beat the Patriots. Broncos, Commanders. Bills over the Steelers. Chargers over the Raiders. Seahawks over Vikings. Just stop me if you hear something. Jaguars
I'm
over
not
Titans.
changing any of my picks.
Buccaneers over Cardinals. Falcons over Jets. Dolphins over Saints. Shout out Dolphins. Colts over Texans.
Actually, I think I want to change the Dolphins to the Saints
You
now.
could be wrong. If you want, Tyler Shuck, the quarterback for the Saints, is just as bad as J.J. McCarthy. They both suck. The one that I would change, if I were you,
I'm not changing them.
Cowboys beat the Chiefs. Cowboys beat the Chiefs and their playoff hopes this week. That would be legendary ball.
Like if Cowboys beat the Chiefs.
Yes.
Does it knock the Chiefs out of playoffs?
I mean, they're pretty darn close. They are... let's see, second to last in their division. Yeah, they are 6-5. So I think they'd be pretty close to the bottom. They're pretty close to battling for a last spot. They'd be battling with the Texans. I gotta remember how the playoff system works, but if the playoffs happen today, I don't think they make it in. So, all right, let me switch this over to that other game real quick, because obviously you saw that answer. So we're gonna go right to... Who's this? Oh my goodness.
Is that...
There's no way you don't know who that is.
Wait, the name that's in my head is not the right name, and
What's
I know
the name?
because I have an actor in my head, and
Say
I know
the
it's
name.
not.
Say it.
It's not.
Say it though. For the hell of it, say it.
Is it the? I'm gonna ask this question. I can't remember his name. But it's the guy where his wife divorced him.
Yes.
Because of the fact that
That's him. What's
I
his
want to
name?
say something Brady.
You're close.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, there you go. Tom Brady. Okay, who's this? Holy crap.
Is that Michael Jordan?
There you go. God damn.
So that's Babe Ruth.
Who's this? Babe Ruth? Okay. So how do you know that, but you don't know Tom Brady right off the top of your head? Who did you think Tom Brady was? What was he?
Brad Pitt.
Oh my god. Who's this?
I don't know her name.
You don't know who that is?
Is that the girl that what's his face dated? This
Drake?
Yeah.
Drake did date her back in the day.
And she was in
She was
Kendrick
in Kendrick's
Lamar's
video. Yeah.
Sienna is her
Nope.
name? Sierra?
Nope.
I don't know.
Serena Williams.
Serena.
All right, so you've gotten you've gotten 4 for 6. Who's this?
Michael Phelps?
There you go. 5.
I'm not gonna know
Wayne
that.
Gretzky. I actually don't know if that's Wayne Gretzky, but I would assume that's Wayne Gretzky. Gretzky. Yeah, that was Wayne Gretzky. I don't know by his face. Oh my goodness, if you don't get this one.
Is that the boxer?
I don't know, is it?
Yeah, I don't know. Mike Tyson?
No.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Who is it?
That's Muhammad Ali.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't
Who's
know
this?
that. Is that Aaron Rodgers?
There you go. Aaron
He's no
Rodgers.
longer a...
Who's that?
I have no clue. Don't ask me on hockey.
I honestly... That might be Patrick Kane. I don't know. No. I don't know who that is either. Who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is either.
Tiger
I don't really
Woods.
know women's soccer like that. Who's this?
Tiger Woods.
There you go. Tiger. Who's that?
I have no clue.
Come on.
I don't know baseball players.
I think this is our father's favorite player. And then, so that's Derek Jeter. Do you know who this is?
No.
Rafael Nadal.
Mm-hmm.
And who's this?
I have no clue.
There's no way you don't know this player. This is... Do you know I Show Speed? You know Speed? The streamer? Holy crap. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. Alright, so that's the first quiz. So you got, what, like 4? 5?
I got Tiger Woods. I got
1,
Aaron Rodgers. I got Michael Phelps.
3, 4, 5, 6. You got 7 out of 16. Alright, let's go to number 2. Let's see if you can do number 2. Oh god, this is going to be bad.
Oh, there's Mike Tyson.
Who's that?
I don't know.
He has a brother, also quarterback in the NFL. We're both retired.
Don't know.
Eli Manning.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
Who's that?
I don't know.
You're not going to know that. Ichiro. Who's this?
I have no clue.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Yep, wasn't gonna know that. There's Mike Tyson.
That's not Mike Tyson.
What? Really?
No.
Who is that?
I think that's George Foreman. I don't know who that is then.
Type in Tyson.
It's not Tyson.
Really?
Yeah. Mike Tyson has a tattoo on his face.
So?
Who's
how-
this?
I have no clue.
If it's not Ronaldo, it's... There's no way.
I don't know. I don't know soccer
You
players.
don't know Lionel Messi.
No, I
Who's
don't know.
this?
Still don't know.
Oh my god. This is actually so entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. This is... Do you know who that is?
Nope.
Do you think he's an attractive male?
He's okay looking.
He's okay looking. Let's do, who's this? Does maybe the jersey or anything help you? That's Jackie Robinson.
Wouldn't have known that.
No way. You don't know the Brooklyn Dodgers and all that?
Tom, I didn't study sports like you did. Don't know. Don't ask
Mr.
me.
Armstrong.
Oh. Maybe I could have guessed that one, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, the only bicyclist. Is there another one here? You're not going to get any of these. You might get this one.
No.
Antonio Brown?
Eh.
All right. Number 3. Oh, that was number 2. Tap your mic. Wow, Selene, certified ball watcher. What we should do is we should teach you a new athlete every day. And then see if you progressively get better. Maybe like once every 10th podcast episode, we retest you.
No.
And then you just see how many players can you name on the Commanders? You're a Commanders fan.
Terry
Your husband-
McLaurin, Jaden Daniels.
You have a fat guy on your team too.
I don't know who the fat guy is.
Fat receiver. Just traded for him. Fat Debo. Debo Samuel.
Oh.
Okay, keep going. Sorry. I threw you off your loop. Terry.
Yeah.
Jaden.
My brain is just not here. So, I don't know.
It's okay. They're not really memorable this year anyways. Tell me about Now You See Me 3.
It was good. I liked the action to it. It was definitely more action than like magic tricks, which was different.
Which one is your favorite of the 3 movies?
I don't remember 2. I think I slept through it. I'm not gonna lie. So I would have to say 1.
1 is probably the best. 2's good though. 2's not bad. And you don't remember 2, so you'd say 1 and then 3, and you just don't remember 2.
Yeah. I would have to rewatch 2 to give you more.
Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best movie you've ever seen, what's Now You See Me 3?
I'd probably give it about a 5.
Ooh, so it's not good. Would you watch it again?
Yeah, I would watch it again. My ADHD was couldn't like handle sitting through the movie for some reason. I don't know. I was sitting there and the movie was going and I just was like,
Well, I think that
might have to do with my rating.
I also think that like it just wasn't grabbing your attention. So like it probably is a lower movie because like lower rated movie because it's like you didn't want to sit there and pay attention to it, you know?
It was good. It just wasn't like something that I was like, ooh, like I could have sat at home and watched it instead of being in movie theaters.
So I had started this show. I have to give you some context that led up to this. I've been wanting to watch the new It TV show. Welcome to Derry or whatever. And it's about Pennywise the clown.
It's wild that you're watching something that's about a horror movie.
We'll see. Because it was a TV show, I thought that I might be able to handle it. And
You were wrong.
I don't think I'm going to be able to handle it. So I get ready. My fiance she didn't want to watch it. So I was like, cool, no worries. She was at work. So I was like, all right, perfect time for me to watch it. I get all ready, right? Go get a fresh beverage. I bought a cheese and cracker platter. I was like, cool, open up a snack, start eating it. I'm having a good, like, me time. Turn on the show. Not even 5 fucking minutes into this episode. Episode 1. Homie gets kidnapped. It's just a little boy. He's like 10. He sneaks into the movie theater. And then they catch him. So he like runs away. And then he's like running out of town. And he's like trying to hail a cab. And the family that picks him up. Whack. Instantly.
Is a show about basically like how Pennywise became it? Or
I don't know.
like
I have no clue. Because I made it 5 minutes into the episode.
oh my god.
I'm literally going to take you through the 5 minutes I saw. And then probably maybe not watch it. I hope. I have to skip through the scene that I stopped at. Because it's pretty foul. So he gets in the car. And I don't know. He hasn't gotten out of the car yet. I stopped watching before he got out of the car. They're like, well, where are you going, son? Like, let's take you to your family and everything. And he's like, anywhere but Derry. He wants to leave Derry. And then they were like, oh, perfect. Well, we're going to Portland. And he's like, oh, perfect. Sounds good. And everything's normal right there. Then some weirdness starts to happen. In the car, there's a husband, a wife, and then in the back seat, there's a little boy, a little girl, who she's probably about 12. He's probably about like 7. And then the kid. The little boy just starts spelling words. Like, he'll say like, I don't know, car, C-A-R, race car, R-A-C-E-C-A-R, right? And he'll just be spelling words that people will have said in their sentences. The girl, about 12, pulls out like a lunchbox container, labeled on top, liver, opens the shit up, puts 2 fingers in it, and goes, and then looks at the boy that they picked up, and she like tries to put it to his nose so he can smell it, and he's like, what the fuck is this? He notices that the car is still in Derry and never left Derry. They like drove out of Derry real quick and saw like the leaving Derry sign and drove, and then he saw the coming back in sign, the welcome to Derry. So they literally just flipped a Yui, but he wasn't paying attention because that girl was dealing with him. So I should preface that the wife is pregnant. So they turn back around, and then the kid notices. He's like, hey, like, I thought you said you were going to Portland. We're still in Derry. Why'd you turn around and everything? And then the other kid starts spelling words even louder. And it's not like race car anymore. It's like kidnap. And he spells that. And then it's like death. And he spells that. And it's like blood. And he starts spelling that. And it's just like, then
You got through 5 minutes of this and no one died?
No. I'll get to it. No one's dead. I haven't gotten through that. Anyways, so the pregnant lady is like, oh, the baby wants to come out. The baby wants to come out. And you can see the baby moving in the stomach. And she's got like a dress on. And then just out of nowhere, blood gushes out of her. And that's where I stopped it. I stopped it right there, and I'm like, nope, because I was eating my cheese and cracker platter.
Did it bother you?
And I almost threw up.
That bothered you? That's wild.
That was so gross and foul.
It's
that
a TV show. No, it's a TV show.
I'm going to put it on for you so you can see it after this podcast episode, just so you see that little clip.
Okay.
And because it stopped on that spot, and I'll just have you back up like 2 minutes. I'm not going to watch it because it was gross. But
you realize I love horror movies and TV shows.
I'm surprised you haven't watched it.
I've been watching Chicago Fire.
It's on HBO, clearly. Because they have no guidelines there. They don't give a fuck. I'm assuming the kid's gonna become the clown. I just don't know how it gets there.
Yeah.
And
probably.
I'm probably gonna skip the 5 minutes after this pregnancy scene. Maybe she gives birth to the clown.
Maybe that's how Penny was born.
I don't know though. It is.
Dun dun dun.
Ugh. It is creepy, terrifying, gross. And it's also when I was having my me time, it just was not vibing with what I was wanting to watch. So I put on the Outdoor Boys. Do you know? Have you ever watched him? You should definitely watch him. It's so relaxing to watch this guy. He literally just goes out into the wilderness in Alaska and just like builds a shelter, hunts, fishes, etc. Super nice guy. He stopped making videos because he got so famous. But at first, when I first put it on, I was like, oh, like, cool, whatever. And then, he's just like in Alaska. And then my fiance saw it and we just kept watching it and watching it and watching it and just never stopped. And it's such a bummer that now he's done with his videos.
Did he stop because he wanted to be not?
Yeah, like he's got a family, 3 kids, 2 or 3 kids, I think 3. And he's got a wife. And like he didn't like all the attention he was getting. Right? Because he has millions and millions of views. Was that your ankle?
Yeah, I just popped the crap out of my ankle and that hurt for a second.
But that was... It is... You think that you'll ever get to that point?
What?
Like our podcast blows up, right? We're super famous. We have millions of subscribers on YouTube, etc. And people are like, you can't even go to Target now without people recognizing you. Would you stop?
I don't know. It depends on how it is.
Like,
I don't think so. But if it was like where my life is in danger, then yeah.
No. But let's say it's like you go out to Target and you're getting stopped you're in Target for an hour and every 5 minutes someone's asking you for a photo. Because they recognize you. Oh my gosh, you're from the Sibling Shenanigans podcast. Like, can I get a photo? You're out to dinner with your husband on date night, like you guys just had.
That would be kind of...
Somebody comes up and is like, hey, can we grab a photo real quick?
I feel like if it was like 1 or 2 people, it would be not a big deal. But if it was like my whole entire date night, it's like...
And also, think about him. He's got a family now. And Alaska, there's a lot of people that live in Alaska, but realistically, like, everyone's going to know. And if you're from Alaska, I'm sure you know where he lives.
Yeah.
Like, his town, at least, or city, or whatever. We were looking at property, like, in Alaska, and just, like, how... like where our dollar could go, just out of curiosity. Not saying we're moving there or anything, just genuine curiosity. And because we're pretty big wilderness people, we like going outdoors and all that stuff, and it's entertaining. And we both want land, and Alaska would be a prime place to own land, of course. But I mean, we wouldn't move there, but it's just too far from everything. Plus, it would be pretty cool though to say like, oh yeah, I'm going on a float plane today and gonna go fishing in the middle of the lake or whatever, or go camping for 4 days in the middle of nowhere. That was all that story was.
I thought you were gonna say if it was doable or not, but
I mean, it is doable. We can afford it because it's actually pretty cheap to buy a lot of land out there because no one lives there. Like, but and watching his videos entices us to go out there. Because his stuff is entertaining and it's chill. It's just very relaxing and yeah, it's very entertaining. But what I think, he also has the opportunity that we don't have where you can just go camp anywhere. They don't have any laws or regulations really about that. Versus in California, we can't. We can't just go to a park and camp.
yeah.
Or out in the random mountains in California, you can't just go camp. Versus in like Washington or Alaska or something like that, you can camp anywhere. You don't have to pay fees or anything like that. You just go camp, which is cool. I wish we had that in California. That'd be sick. Because then I could go out to the middle of Almanor, for example, and just go set up a tent. Yep. Speaking of camping, we are going camping tomorrow and Thursday. We're going to Collins Lake.
Where's that?
About an hour away from here.
North, east, west.
Browns Valley area, like heading towards Sac.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we're gonna go fishing. Bring the paddleboard, my fishing boat. What?
It's cold.
Yeah, you can fish in the cold.
No, I know that, but
I think we can fish. I think fishing season ends soon.
feet in the water is cold.
Well, you don't have to put your feet in the water and paddleboard.
That's true.
My fishing boat, you do, because it's one of those like blow up fin ones. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. But and then I think and then Sunday after we come back Friday, then we've got a couple days where my fiance is going to be working, and then Sunday we're going to a Kings game. Kings Grizzlies. We got actually pretty decent seats. I'm pretty excited because it's the closest I've ever sat. It's like 20 rows back, if that, because it's two shit teams playing each other. So should be a pretty exciting game.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I've genuinely never sat that close, but they were cheap, and we were like, yeah, let's do it. So
Dang. All next week I'm taking half days.
upcoming. Why?
Well, just Monday I'm doing a half day. Tuesday, half day. Wednesday's a full day. Thursday's a half day. Friday I'm completely off. Just, it's, my husband has Monday, Tuesday, Thursday off. And then Wednesday he has a full day in school. And then graduation is on Friday.
Oh wow, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So I thought...
And then he jumps right into work. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Does he have a start date?
He I think starts that weekend or the next that Monday.
Damn. So there's literally.
Yeah, he literally is. I think he has like Saturday, Sunday off, and then he starts his training on Monday.
Wow, that's crazy because it felt like so far away for so long, and now it's literally here.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to go to dinner or anything? Celebrate him or throw a party or something like that? He's graduating. It's a pretty big deal.
So the boys are currently, their group is right now out on a dinner date all together right now.
Oh, okay. Like his friends or like the class?
The
class.
The group of boys that he
Yes.
met on
The
his
class.
friends from the class. Yeah. They're celebrating their graduation at a fancy restaurant.
Wow.
So jealous. Not about the celebration part, about the food that they're eating.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to celebrate your husband. Why would you? I mean,
No.
Fair.
But
That's crazy. You said that. Out of
I will-
yourself.
I will celebrate him.
No, I know. I'm messing around.
I took basically
I'm messing around.
all next week off.
So you're doing half days. Are you guys going to do something though for him?
So we wanted to, basically what I wanted to do was try to spend as much time as possible with him because our
Schedule
is about to be, he's going to be on like graveyards for a very long time. So I want to try to spend as much time with him right this moment before our life like completely switches. And then so I decided to do, instead of just taking all vacation and everything, I decided I'm going to do half days, and I work 5 a.m. till 9, and then I'm off the rest of the day.
It's going to be crazy because like you're going to be getting up to like clock into work, and he's going to be getting home, going to bed.
Yeah.
Pretty close. There might be a little
Couple
overlap,
hours probably. Yeah.
Damn. Well, that'll be an adjustment for sure, but I mean, our sister does that.
Yeah.
And they make it work, and you guys will be fine. I mean, it'll for sure, of course, I'm sure at the beginning it'll be tough, but you'll get through it.
Yeah. And I think he's going to like the new career change, so he's going to go for it, have fun.
Kudos to him, because I did nights for a while when I was in Kansas and all that, and nights suck.
I did it for...
Yeah, nights are...
Yeah.
I mean, with the job I worked, it was definitely like... because it was just deinstalling and installing telecom equipment. So no one really bothered you. You kind of did your own thing.
Yeah.
I could have AirPods in and just listen to a podcast or whatever, but yeah, that's neat. And then, I mean, you probably didn't have it too bad working nights, right? I don't assume too many people went to the restaurant at night.
So when I did graveyards, when I first started, from our busy peak was 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. And that was because the bars were closing.
Oh, that makes sense.
So we got slammed at that point in time with a bunch of people. But honestly, not every day where it was that bad. But
I don't
90%
expect a
of
random Tuesday to be that bad.
with the college students.
That's fair, I guess.
But most nights, Thursday, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays were the worst.
God, I remember working in the restaurant industry and just hating Friday, Saturday was just the absolute worst. And Sunday lunch sucked.
Oh, because that's right after church and everybody's coming to either eat breakfast, like not at the restaurant you were at, but like people come for breakfast or they find a restaurant for breakfast or lunch.
Yeah. Speaking of this, Red Lobster, obviously they shut down the location in our town.
Yes.
But they no longer are bankrupt. The young CEO that they have came forward and said, yeah, no, we're not bankrupt anymore. All we needed to do was cut the dead weight restaurants, close those. So shout out to our town for dead weight restaurant.
Oh my God.
And
I'm pretty sure the closest one to us is
way south.
like 4 or 6 hours away or something. Because my best friend, he travels for his construction job. And he told me when he was staying down south and doing his construction job that he was eating at Red Lobster. And I go, dang, where are you? And he told me, and I go, that's like 4 to 6 hours away from here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. They just cut all the dead weight, and that was us. Shout out. Well, technically, we weren't part of the dead weight, right? Because we left before.
Oh, we left before even the COVID.
We could have seen that because we left, it went downhill, and therefore, it was shit because of that. Not our fault. We just weren't there preparing the great food that we once did, or you serving the food that I was cooking. So in theory,
no wonder my customers complain so much.
Your customers didn't complain.
No, they didn't.
That's for sure.
I actually had less customer complaints than I think some other people did there.
I don't know. I was just a cook. I
remember serving for the first time and having 4 tables for the first time, and I just was so overwhelmed because I didn't know how to handle it. And then I remember figuring out a way, like a routine, and then being like, give me the tables, give me more than 4.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah. Once you get the routine down, though, it's like, I mean, it's just like any job.
Yeah.
Like when I first started at the company I'm at now, they do 3 jobs a day. And at first, like, I remember when I first got let out on my own, and it's internet installation, right? You know, put a dish up, run cable, program the router, etc. When I first got let out on my own, my very first job on myself took me 5 hours. And I was like, in a 10-hour shift, there's no way I'm getting 3 done. I don't know how we do this every day.
But the more that you learn, the faster you get.
Now it's like,
well, and think about, so
it's a joke now.
When I first, like what, 5 years ago, basically 4 years ago, I'm about to hit the 5-year mark with my job. When I first started with the sister company in learning plumbing and like everything that was going on with that, when I went on calls by myself for the first time out of training, I was so scared. I had anxiety attacks. I was sitting there like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. But my husband will have his days off, and he'll like walk past my office, and he's just like listening to what I'm saying, and he goes, "You have so much more confidence than where you had like when you first started."
You know it now.
I love the arguments when people call in and they're like, "I need this," and I go, "Okay, well," and I start asking them questions, and they're like, "Why do you need to know all these questions? Why do you have to have them all answered?" And it's like, well, I'm trying to figure out exactly what you need, and there's so many different types of products.
Yeah, I love it when customers are rude to me. It's so fun. Because, like, I'm not rude. I'm nice. The company I work for does actually allow us to, like, if they're just too mean, then we could just walk away. Right? And I don't do that often. The other day, I was at this job, and this customer he was yelling at me from the second I walked in the door. Because it was a service call, meaning I was there for an issue. We had already put the equipment in. And he started yelling at me from the second, and I had to be like, look, I just got here. I barely got out of my truck. Like, you know, let's tone it down and all that. And then, obviously, that always typically gets them to, like, calm down a little bit. Obviously, I didn't say it exactly like that. I, was a little, very polite and everything with him. And then once I got the problem solved in, like, 20 minutes.
See, and that's where, like, people call in. I actually had 2 weeks ago where someone called in and she was rushing me to get the answer that she needs. And I turned to her and was like, "Hey, like, this is what you need, correct?" And she's like, "Yes." And I go, "Okay, let me call over to the warehouse just to make sure that they could get it on the truck for tomorrow, because I can't guarantee it right this moment because it's 1 to 2 business days in my eyes. And if you need it for tomorrow," and the lady was saying that the other rep that you were working with was saying that they can do it, then let me just double check just to cover all my bases and make sure. Well, while I was on hold, because she was upset over the fact being on hold, she disconnected. I got the answer for her. She called back, rushed the other rep on the phone, placed the order, because I had put all the notes that, like, yes, we can get it, blah, blah, blah. Well, one thing that was, like, kind of an error on my part, but not an error because I was rushed, was she kept saying delivery for tomorrow. Well, the item was a bigger item and it has to be freighted. Yeah. Well, freight item, if you do a third party company, it's going to be naturally 7 to 14 business days.
Yeah.
If it was delivered directly to her. We had it in our distribution warehouse, so we were able to ship it into us, which would be 1 to 2 business days, which I got it confirmed that we could get it on the truck have it there the next day. Well, when they placed the order, she wanted it delivered the next day to her. And she had never told any of us that. So we had a huge, like, what we call escalation, and we had to figure out how to, like, make a solution better. Come to find, I don't know what ended up happening in that end of the story. I think she ended up having her plumber come pick it up, but that was out of my hands.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, that's gonna do it for us in this episode. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Figured it was a good time.